I am sick AF, but I sold about, I don't know, I've profited around $1,000 in 48 hours. These items have to be shipped out. I procrastinated yesterday and today's the last day, so these have to go out today. I have a lot of hazardous materials to ship, a lot of liquids. I get a lot of questions about these items, so I'm gonna pack them all up and show you guys how I do that. You guys, does anybody pour like a glass of water anymore? This is the first time. We have a little pitcher in the refrigerator, but usually I fill up like a Stanley or a Yeti or some type of like thermal cup. I haven't poured myself a glass of water just in a glass probably in like over a year, if not longer. Okay, anyways, I have all kinds of crazy stuff that I've sold. So I sold these Downy Defies. I picked these up in a video. I actually went back for more of these in a video. I have sold quite a few of these since September, and they sold for $90 for these 3, and I paid $10 a piece for them. And then we have this little tiny Estee Lauder. This is an eye pencil refill. This one is in the color khaki, and it sold for $69.99. I'll pop up the sold because I can't remember if it was $69 or $59. You guys, and I'm afraid to zoom out because when I tell you it is chaos down here, it's crazy. I've been sick and I've been out of town. That is like Christmas stuff that needs to be put away down here, like personal Christmas stuff. And then Frankie's down there somewhere in this mess. I'm having a whatnot sale, so Frankie, get out of there. So this is all like whatnot stuff that I'm setting up right now. I have a whatnot show tomorrow. You guys didn't see me for 3 weeks because I was sick. I'm still sick, but I'm over it. I'm not canceling my whatnot show. I'm putting out a video today. I'm putting out a video on Thursday. Like, I'm just over being sick at this point, and I'm just gonna keep on working. If my voice sounds horrible, whatever, my voice sounds horrible. I'm actually starting a podcast. I was gonna wait until my voice was better to do the final edits and the final recording, but I'm doing that tomorrow. I'm getting it put out. My first episode will be out by the end of next week. I don't want to say a day because it's my first one. I've never done this before, so I'm sure there will be hiccups. So I don't want to like promise a date to you guys and it not happen. And I just got an offer on an item. It's like a lower offer, but I don't even care. I've had this item for forever. So we're going to pull that right now and get that shipped too. Okay, so that item is going to be up here underneath these stickers. And it is going to be this Young Living home diffuser. I paid $5 for this at a garage sale, and I just took an offer of $20 for it. I don't even know how much I have it listed for, but it's been here probably since June, so we're going to take the offer and get it out of here. Okay, so I prepped some of these boxes. Usually I would not be this lazy, and some of these items would not go in these boxes. I buy these boxes. I get 100 of them. I got them on sale, and they were just under, I'm sorry, they were just a little bit more than 30. I think they were like 31 and some change. Right now I think they're like somewhere around $36. So 36 cents for a box. And these are 6 by 6 by 6. And I decided to start buying boxes to streamline my shipping. So we're going to ship my smallest items in these boxes. Let's get going. So first off is this Estee Lauder perfume. So I picked this up for $75. On Friday, I went to my daughter's volleyball tournament in Toledo, and I took the long way, and I went through Adrian and Jackson, Michigan, and I picked this up in Adrian. I paid $75 for it, and it sold for $225 by, I think it was Monday morning. So this one is kind of tricky, and I guess it's not as tricky as I thought. So I'm not really going to do anything to this bottle inside the box. I think it'll be perfectly fine. Thought it could possibly spray while it was in the box, but it doesn't look like that is the case at all. So I'm just going to get this box situated. There we go. So so that everything is in there correctly. I try to pick these up at like estate sales, garage sales, wherever I can buy them cheap. I never pay retail. I guess I should move this knife before I cut myself. So a lot of people think for some reason that you can't ship liquids just because the post office asks you when you take your items, do you have anything liquid, hazardous, yada, yada, yada. And the only reason they're asking you that is to make sure that you have the correct label on your item, because something like this, it cannot go on an airplane, so it has to go ground. You guys, why? Why? I just need this to go smooth today. Like, I just need to get this shipping done so I can go lay in bed. It was funny, I didn't do this yesterday because I thought I'd feel better today. But the joke is on me. I should have done this yesterday. Oh my God. Yay, there we go. I have eBay tape, like little pieces of eBay tape all over. All right, so we're just gonna tape that on there. I don't know, let's see if this will work in this box. Yes, it will. Yep. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of brown paper. You guys, this is my only roll. This is all I have. I refuse to go to the store today. So we are going to make this work. I'm going to be very frugal with the brown paper. Now, I print all of my eBay labels at one time. I do bulk shipping so that I get a scan sheet. So I'll take all my items, drop them off at the post office, leave my scan sheet on top, and they only have to scan one item for me. Or I'm sorry, they scan the scan sheet and it scans everything in all at one time. Okay, so this weighs 15 ounces. So we'll put it here. So I'll go 15, and then I'm going to just put what's in here. Because I think I have a couple Estee Lauder things going out. So that is that. Next up, we will do these pimento cheese spreads. I've been selling these for a while now. I picked those up at, here, I'll put them right here. What's so crazy is I was at Kroger like, I don't know, a month ago, and I sent my parents a picture because I had just sold some of these, and they have these in Kroger. I have no idea why people are buying these. We thought maybe it's like a regional thing. I don't know, but I've been selling these for months now. I think I have 20 sets of these left. I bought 60 of them, paid 99 cents each for them, and I'm selling 2 of them for between $20 and $25. Just depends, because I have offers. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is like, oof. What's the hardest part about shipping? The tape. That's the hardest part. Okay, so we're going to use another one of my little boxes. I hope that's... Let me clean the lens a little for you guys. Shoot, where is it? Oh my gosh, the lens is all the way on the other side. You guys, I'm horrible today. You'll have to excuse me. I feel guilty though. I've just left you guys hanging with no videos. I've been at least trying to make shorts. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. So my last video, I was in Cleveland. Cleveland. And I got sick the day after I got home from Cleveland. And I had all those perfumes. And I went to one estate sale between then and now. And then, between then and me leaving for Toledo last week, which was, we left on Friday. So I really haven't been doing any sourcing. I've been selling a lot of perfumes. I'm in the profit on the perfumes. I spent $838 on the perfumes, and it took me like 5 days, I think, to get all my money back, and I'm in the profit a couple hundred as of right now. So this is the cheese spread. I guess I should weigh it. I usually don't do it like this, but I figure for video purposes, I'll do it this way. Let's get another perfume or beauty item in general. Let's see what we have. You guys, so I sold another one of these before. In my video, I called it Lanvin because I'm not French, so I have no idea how to say it properly. And I had a lady correct me in the comments. And so before I made my what sold, I was like, with this one in it, I was like, you know what? I'm going to get on YouTube and I'm going to YouTube how to say Lanvin properly. And the lady who tried to correct me, she didn't even say it properly.
N is not pronounced. No, because IN is also un. Un. Lanvin. Lanvin. Say it again. Lanvin. Lanvin.
A little clip in of the guys that I watched and why I decided to just call this Lanvin than trying to pronounce it correctly. Because there's just no way. You guys, what am I doing? Okay, first, we need to secure that top. Okay. I always double check to make sure if it's a splash or a spray. Because a splash, this would come off and I'd just be able to dump it. So I would see if it's like a screw top splash or a pull off splash. So this is a spray. I'd rather ship a spray over a splash any day. So I will put this in a baggie. Oops. And just leave like a little bit open so we can get some air out. Wrap it. And then we're going to tape it on there so that lid will not move. That did not go well. There we go. Okay, now I will bubble wrap this. And this is why I bought those boxes, because I sell a lot of small items like this. And it has cut down, oh my gosh, no. It has cut down my shipping time, I don't know, by over 50%, I swear, because before, small boxes like this are hard for me to find. So a lot of time I would have to make my own box, or I would find a box a little bit bigger than this and then I would have to cut it down. So this has definitely saved a lot of time. So if the post office ever tries to tell you that you can't mail perfume, they're liars. I have a lot of people in my comment section that tell me, oh, I went to go mail something like a perfume and the lady at the counter told me I can't mail perfumes. That's a lie. As long as you mark your item as hazardous material, you're perfectly fine. You can go on the Postal Service's website. They tell you everything. 3 layers of protection. They do have some restrictions as far as how many ounces of a liquid you can mail. I don't pay attention to that. I don't think I've ever... No, I lied, because I've mailed like a gallon of something before. So I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. I just make sure my stuff's not going to leak. And you know what? I want to make a note. This Estee Lauder, I usually don't insure my items, but this sold for $225. It can only go ground. And so I only have $100 worth of insurance on this. If this gets lost, I don't want to have to cover the other $175 or $125 plus the $75 that I paid for it. So I want to insure that. So I'm going to mark that as insured. Now, if something sold for $125, I won't insure it, because on the off chance, it's really rare that packages get lost. On the off chance that my package is lost, I will just eat that. Okay, this is a Mercari. No, this is not a Mercari sale. I lied. I have another perfume somewhere that's a Mercari sale. This one, I'm not going to bubble wrap it. Not going to do anything. Just some brown paper, and it's good to go. I have this wee little item right here. They paid a lot of money for this. I don't think I want to put it in a box, so I'm probably going to bubble wrap this, scrap cardboard, and then we'll go from there. So I always keep these, and then I have my overflowing recycling next to me. So we're gonna cut this. Okay, let's get a little piece of bubble wrap. You guys, I just love people who love their discontinued items. I don't know what I would do without them. Probably make a lot less money on eBay. Oh, come on. There we go. More than likely, this is enough, but we're going to put it in here. And all I do is make a triangle. Just like a little sleeve. Just for a little bit extra protection. And I think I'm going to save this. Yeah, I'm going to save this for this bobby pin. And I'm going to get a poly mailer. That's stuff that I need to list. That stuff is from my trip Cleveland. Still, you guys. Like, I'll show you guys what else I have left. I'll pop up some perfumes right now too that I've sold while I package this item. And my best one, I think, is that Givenchy. So far, I have some big, well, not really big. There's one that I have listed on Mercari that I wish I could list on eBay, but it's used. It would sell so much faster on eBay. Usually I cut that a lot nicer. Today is just not my day, though. I got bronchitis, and I was just feeling better. Like, literally. I was feeling much better Thursday, and then I thought, oh, Friday's going to be great. We're leaving for Toledo. I'm going to go thrifting and have a great time. Nope. Started coughing on Friday. This is the eye. I'm just going to put eye duo because I have other items that are Estee Lauder. Okay, so now for the bobby pins. Actually, the bobby pins, I'm going to put them on the other side of the one that I just cut. The other side to that poly mailer. And that Estee Lauder, that was 3 ounces. Let me make sure I didn't shed on this stuff. You guys, I lose so much hair. I always have to check packages to make sure that, like, my hair isn't stuck in the tape, in the bubble wrap. I'm amazed I still have hair on my head. It's a miracle. So the Toledo trip will probably be a $4,000 profit in general, like the entire thing. Maybe more. We'll see. That was, those perfumes were such a great buy. I'm kicking myself that I didn't go higher on the other ones. The bidding got up to, well, the bids were at $700 when I started to slow down. And that's just the initial bid. There was an 18% buyer's premium plus Ohio sales tax. And there were only like 1 or 2 pictures. So you really didn't know what you were getting. But now, after like getting the lot, seeing everything that I bought and finding out that lady, she used to run the perfume department at Saks. So that's where all those perfumes came from. She retired from there. I wish I would have kept going, but oh well. It was a really big risk. And I was already almost 1,000 in. And to bid, I would have been like $3,000 in. And that's just like, no thank you. Too much of a risk for me without having the proper pictures. Yeah, it was the bobby pins. It wasn't supposed to be the bobby pins though. Oh well. See what happens when I talk and work. I just can't multitask. Because I wanted to put this in there. This is from the perfume lot. I think I took an offer of 18 on this. Now, when it comes to Calvin Klein Obsession, if you look up solds, you'll see that there's like a really big difference between the prices, and that little gold band is what you want to look for. Those ones are worth more. They're the older formula. Now I'm like looking for my next best thing. I have listed all of the perfumes. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, I haven't been down here in a while. I need to look at my table, but I'm pretty sure all the perfumes are listed. And yeah, I'm just like glancing over it. It looks like they're all listed. I might have a couple that I need to put up on Mercari, a couple that are used. But for the most part, and if I do, there might be like 4 that aren't listed. So I need to get those listed. So I'm looking for like my next big purchase as far as perfumes. And then again, I'm just going to put like a little makeshift box because this is not going, I'm not spending the 30 something cents on this, plus my eBay fees, plus if this sold on promotion. Like I'm not doing that on an $18 item. So this is not going in a box. It's going in half a poly mailer, which cost me about 4 cents. To find my next thing, which I don't feel good, so I'm gonna go lay in bed after this. So I will edit this video for you guys, put it out today, and then I plan to do a couple of bolos for my bolo group. And what else do I want to do? I want to look again for some perfumes. Maybe I can find something online. So many people ask me where I find my perfumes online. And you guys, I share a ton of information, but I will never share information that will directly affect my ability to make money. So if I tell you where I'm buying stuff online, what my favorite online auction houses are, all I'm doing is, because anybody can bid on those items, all I'm doing is creating more competition for myself, like direct competition. So I do not do that. This is a Mercari sale. This is Define Me. I paid $3.99 for this at Goodwill, and I'll pop up the Mercari sale. I have no clue what this sold for. An offer came up and I just took it. Like I didn't even care to look to see what my cost of goods was at the time. I've had this for a few months, probably about 6 months. So when the offer came in, it's first offer. I've really had no action on this, so I took it. I much rather the bags that don't have this thick closure. So I need like the sandwich bags that like fold into each other. I prefer those. And I didn't realize that until now. They look nicer, they tape up nicer. So I might have to, I can use these around the house and then get the other kind for myself and just buy them. Because I really don't like these. They just don't look as nice. Which I usually don't worry about that type of thing. I've never had somebody complain about packaging or anything like that. Especially with items like this. It's just important to get them to your buyer without them leaking. Which I did sell a jug of cleaner. I need to find it because I don't see it on the shelf over there. All right, so this was a Mercari sale. And then I also have a Poshmark sale. This one, okay, we said Mercari. I only have one Mercari sale, so there's no guessing as to what it is. So the Rogaine is what we sold. that is the plan, a bubble mailer. That's a great thing, again, about Poshmark. Any priority mail that you get for free or mailer that you get for free, you can use. I'm going to use tape because I don't trust this. And yes, you can use eBay tape to mail a Poshmark or Mercari item. Doesn't matter. Okay, guys, we are printing the labels just for the little items that I just packed, just to get them out of my way. So right now I am printing the label for the Estee Lauder. Hold on, I gotta see. Okay, that weighed 15 ounces, which, let's see if that makes a difference. I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, yeah, that made a difference. Okay, so I'm not gonna change the size of the box because I know that does not make a difference. But right here, see where it says this package doesn't contain hazardous material. I'm just gonna click edit. And then, I don't think, no, you can't see any addresses. So, right here, this package contains limited quantity ground, aerosol sprays, disinfectants, spray paint, hairsprays, propane, butane, cleaning products, etc. See, you can mail these items, you just have to select the correct option when printing your label. And then I do want insurance on this. So we're going to click yes. And then I think that's it. Okay, so let's put this back. Oh, shoot. If I can. There we go. So we're going to click apply to all labels. And that bumped it up to $12.11. And my buyer paid $6. But whatever. I made $100 off of that, so I can live with eating $6 versus having to eat $200 if it doesn't show up. So I'm okay with that. And that is what the label looks like. It has that H right there, so that H stands for hazardous material. Okay, guys, I've never had this happen before, but these tarnished while they've been on my shelf. They almost look gold. I have a couple of tarnished cloths or silver cloths. I don't know what they're called. This set I took an offer of 20 on. It's silver plated. Oh, excuse me, I just had a coughing attack. These have been listed for a while. Obviously, they've had enough time to kind of like turn on me. But we're gonna go ahead. Okay, guys, way up here. Oh, if I can reach it, I don't want to get my step stool. I have all this wrapping paper that I purchased, and this was in a YouTube video. I sold the horoscope one, which was the one I figured would sell first. Here it is. I sold it for $8, and I must have left the price tag on in the pictures. I do that sometimes. I paid $0.25, and it looks like it was put in the thrift store in July. I don't know if I bought it in July. I would have to check. This is what it looks like. It's pretty cool. This next one took a little while to sell. When I bought it, I was like not sure if it was ever going to sell, so I'm really happy it did. I don't remember how much I paid for it off the top of my head. Usually, like, I could pull an item from here, tell you, like, these I bought at an estate sale. I've already made my money back. I paid $42 to fill my trunk full of stuff. This one I bought at an auction. I paid $2 for the lot this one came in. There was also some Kelvin aftershave that sold for quite a bit of money that was in with this. And that was when I discovered the Vavoom mousse that was selling for good money. That was this lot as well. This Pond's I bought at Volunteers of America. And I forget how much I paid each for these. But these I've had for probably about 2 months now. These are also in a video. This Vidal Sassoon, both of these bottles, I bought at an estate sale. I paid $10 for everything. It was a hoarder estate sale. It was the one where I had the cooler in the back of my daughter's car. It's in that video. That's where this Garnier Fructis came from as well. I can pull out any of these perfumes. Like, it's just, people always ask me. I do put in my custom SKU, like how much I paid for something, the day I listed it, that type of stuff to help me remember. But for the most part, I know for some odd reason when I bought every single one of these items, how long I've had it, yada, yada, yada. Okay guys, I just sold some eyeliner. This one was also in a video. I paid 99 cents at Able Light Thrift, and I probably have this one for like 5 months. Okay guys, I pulled a couple more orders. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys all of them. So first we're gonna start with the silverware. Someone asked me once if I wrapped all my silverware individually. No, never. I just stack them on top of each other and then wrap them tightly in bubble wrap, and off they go. Works better with the box that I found for these. You guys, finding a box is the most time-consuming part of shipping hard goods. That is the only benefit to me of selling clothes, is how much easier it is to ship them. Okay, so that set is ready to go. This one was wrapped in more bubble wrap. I don't know, my brain is like super foggy. We're gonna run with it. Okay, so these two are ready, and I'm gonna use this box. Is the best thing on earth. Let me just say that. The Shark Flex style, absolutely amazing. Let me take the paperwork out, and this is like divided into 2 sections in there. So let's see if I can make that work for me. Oops. I guess I should tape that end shut. Yeah, so this thing is like why I now have like supermodel hair. It's freaking amazing. And I can blow dry and do my hair like from wet to styled, fully styled, in about 10 minutes. It's amazing. I bought one for my daughters for Christmas, and then I used theirs just to see if I liked it, and I loved it so much, my husband bought me one. I don't want to check in their Christmas present. Okay, so this is good to go. I'll just put the label over so nobody thinks that this is an actual shark item. Do with the scale. I like moved everything the way that I need to get a new scale. This one works perfectly fine, but she's looking rough. It's dirty, it's gross. I used when I would like do my own roots and mix color, I'd use this to mix color. Like it's just gross. I need a new one. So this is 11 ounces. Okay. So we're gonna bubble wrap this. This is probably too much bubble wrap, but that's okay. I get my bubble wrap at Sam's Club. I wait for it to go on sale, and then I stock up. So the last sale, I think it was like $11.99-ish. And I bought 4 rolls. And I think I have 6 rolls total at home. So I'm going to chill out. Even if it goes on sale, I'm not going to purchase any. Because I don't need any. I don't use a lot of bubble wrap. I am using more bubble wrap than what I normally would today, just because it's cold and I don't feel good and I don't want to go to the Home Depot to get my brown paper. Home Depot is where I get this brown paper. It's like the thinner one, but not super thin. It's perfect. And I pay like $3.38 a roll because I buy more than 8 rolls. If you buy more than 8, the price drops. And I can probably cut this in half, but I'm not feeling it. I'm trying to get this done. Normally I would cut that in half, but the couch is calling my name. And Frankie. Frankie is all about cuddling on the couch. I'm going to edit this video for you guys, and like I said earlier, look for some inventory, post some Bolos, and do some podcast work. I got a logo in the works right now. I'm so excited to show you guys. My husband's really artistic. He came up with a couple ideas, sent them over to the graphic designer that we work with, and I'm excited to get them back and review them. I'm just going to put sample on this one because I have no idea what to say that is. Hey guys, this one, I'm not just going to put it in a poly mailer because it can get wrinkled or whatever. I'm going to waste a box because like I said, I'm just trying to get this done at this point. Usually I would use scrap paper for for this, but for the sake of getting this done ASAP, I am just sliding it in one of my 6x6x6 boxes, leaving it flat just like this, and then saying a prayer and hoping, it doesn't fit. Okay, so I'm going to have to trim this down. I did not want to have to trim this down. So spots, we shall see. I think I dropped the poly mailer as well. Yes, perfect. Okay, drop the poly mailer. I don't feel like getting up and looking for it. Look, this one, I probably didn't even have to cut it if I would have just grabbed this. Oh well. I didn't realize this was sitting next to me. Okay guys, it looks really nice on the other side too. It's nice and clean, so this one's good to go. This next one, I didn't even realize this was listed. I had put it back in my death pile. My daughter must have listed this item for me, so I got to make sure I give her her commission. She hasn't worked for me in a while. My youngest, she will probably start working for me. Okay, this sucker is heavy. Please fit. If not, I will Frankenbox. Yes, I'm gonna have to Frankenbox. No, I am not going to Frankenbox. This thing is like styrofoamed in there. It's got its own protection, so I don't need to add anything special to this. Because again, it's got the original styrofoam, the original packaging. My buyer paid for priority for this. They paid $22, and when I looked at the label, it said I was going to pay $14. I do not share my shipping discount with my buyer. And so many people think that you have to, like eBay made you recently, and that's not true. You can go in and change your settings just on a computer. Go to my eBay, click your name in the upper left-hand corner, and then click account settings, and then shipping settings. And you can change them from there. Okay guys, these two are really easy ones. So this one's already in the original styrofoam. It's just the face of this that needs to be protected. I wonder if maybe I can slide that over. Let's see if any of these fit. Yeah, we'll put like one there. And I'm just kind of protecting the face of it. Ooh, that doesn't feel safe. Okay, so we're gonna fold up some bubble wrap then. Much better. Doesn't feel as tight. What I did is my sister gave me this box and all these little air pockets. So I just put them around the item, put some on top, and then I'll tape it shut. Okay, you guys, I lost the audio on this clip. So these are the detergents, and I just found a nice double-walled box, and I'm just going to put a little bit of brown paper on the top to protect those. And then this is that pressure cooker. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bubble wrap this, and I'm going to tape it to the lid so that it's not flying around, denting up the pan during shipment or scratching it. And then I want this to be nice and tight. So if the brown paper doesn't fill the voids the way I like it, I will cut this down a little bit. But I ended up taking this pan out and laying it on its side. It just fit better. Oh my gosh, and I lost the audio to this clip too. Basically what I'm saying is that took way longer than what I wanted it to, and that sometimes I'm lazy and I will pick and choose which items I ship. So if the post office were to be open tomorrow, which it is not, some of that stuff I probably would have waited to ship out because it's a little bit more difficult, but because I want my buyers to get my stuff quickly, I decided just to pack everything and ship it out today. So hopefully I see some of you guys tomorrow night at my whatnot, but if not, I definitely will be back Thursday. I'm hoping to put together some sort of thrifting and maybe an estate sale video for you guys. I might have to like mesh some videos together just because I have been sick, so I haven't been outsourcing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you on my next video on Thursday and maybe tomorrow on Whatnot.